Just Drinking's back with a little Rogue dark rum.
Yeah, baby.
So this is Rogue, okay? Little power fist going on.
Oh, yeah.
Super macho guy on the front here. So we know these guys.
I'm guessing this is the owner, I'm guessing.
Maybe. Or maybe he was just a really cool guy that the guy really appreciated.
No, I'm guessing this is Mr. Rogue himself.
Mr. Rogue. That's what we're going to call him. We're going to see what Mr. Rogue produced here. So these are Oregon dark rum. It's handcrafted.
Wait a minute. You said dark rum? Dark?
Yeah.
Dark? I mean, dark?
You know, I don't know if I'm feeling the darkness of it. It looks a little light for a dark rum,
yeah,
which
it does.
We've come across from time to time. I guess we'll see what they think.
Yeah.
You know, it's so these guys have been around since 2003. It's an Oregon dark rum. It's handcrafted with 100% pure cane sugar and free-range coastal water at the Rogue Distillery in Newport, Oregon. After distilling, it is ocean-aged in Rogue whiskey barrels. This is really awesome. So what do you think? I mean, it looks really cool.
So the bottle looks similar to another Oregon-based craft distiller.
Yes.
Right?
That also happens to be Just Rum. Keyword there if you're curious about what rum to go check out.
Just rum.
Anyhow. So back to Rogue here. We've never heard of these guys. We just picked this up. It just got into Iowa here, so we wanted to try them out.
Yep.
It has a bottle cap on top.
Oh, dang.
So
you know what? This is where we're going to have to come back. Give me a moment. We're going to get a bottle opener, and yeah, we'll be right back.
You have 10 seconds.
Okay. And we're back.
Bam.
That was quick.
Record time.
Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah.
Well, that was very anticlimactic. I really thought something
that's
really,
what she said.
Really special. Very nice chime.
I'm just saying.
How age appropriate. Real mature.
I'm just saying.
I work with a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna put this into some tasting glasses.
I crack myself up
sometimes.
I
bet you do. So here's what's cool. When you remove the bottle cap, obviously this pops up here and just snaps on like an old milk bottle here, like old style. Oh, it's really tough. It is a little tough. Little tough. Had to push down there, but I got it.
Tough, or maybe somebody's feeling a little weak.
My thumb wrestling skills have been out. It's a light oaky smell. Comes off of it. It seems pretty nice.
It does. It does have a nice oaky smell.
It gets lighter though. I mean, it is such a light. To call it a dark rum, I think is a stretch. I think they might need to work on that. Yeah. But other than that, it smells really great. Just a nice woody scent to it.
Whoa, this is
it's a different flavor.
Completely different.
Completely different. So this has good woody notes.
It does have a lot of good woody notes, which I really appreciate.
Yeah,
I like that.
It has that Oregon oak. I'd almost go as far to say this is just more dry.
But it's also sweet. Don't you think it's sweet?
That's a little bit of a flavor. There's something else there.
There's a sweetness to it.
It says on here that it has champagne yeast included.
Okay, well maybe that's a big part of it right there.
And that could be one of the things that maybe sweetens it up a little bit. I'm wondering if that has a part to do with it. I'm not familiar with kind of this process of what they're doing here with the coastal water and the distilling process.
I'm really not sure what they're meaning by the free-range coastal water. It's like
free range. Kind of like in Iowa, we have free-range cows. This is free-range coastal water.
I mean,
this is not in someone's backyard kept. Okay, right? No, this is free range. It can go anywhere.
Going everywhere it wants.
All over.
Right?
Grass-fed.
All right. I
What do you expect? We're from Iowa. Yeah. Free range to us is like free range chickens, free range cows, free range coastal water.
Coastal water, yeah.
They have a hard time keeping track of their coastal water.
I was going to say.
If they ever lose their coastal water and it runs away, I am going to be ticked on vacation.
I think we're all going to be in pretty sad shape if that happens.
I think that it has this dry, oaky flavor. It's a little bit of woody notes. It's got a little bit of sweetness to it, but it's definitely not anything like. It's pretty smooth.
It's dry, and it's got a little bit of heat to it.
Yeah, right? I think so. Just a little bit. Adds on a little bit of heat. As a sweet rum drinker, I definitely can sense some of that. But I don't think it's terrible. And again, because I don't know that it's a truly dark rum. I see the dark rum note on it here.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's exactly the description I would use, but okay. You know, but I think that it is smooth. It's got that oakiness to it, so that's part of it. We're having such a problem with the color. We're going to address this.
The color.
I'm sorry.
And the free range coastal water.
We're having a couple of conflicting thoughts here. We're just trying to figure out.
Sorry.
It's not very dark. Free range coastal water, we don't understand.
I didn't know that there was a coastal water that was not free range.
We're never leaving the subject.
I'm just saying.
We're making a commercial. Hi, this is Robert and Royer from Just Drinking. At this moment, we'd like to ask that you guys give a generous donation towards freeing the coastal water.
They need your help.
They really do. And it takes a small payment of a small percentage of whatever it is that you make to help
Every
free
day.
every drop of that coastal water.
Makes a difference in that water's day.
So we would appreciate you taking the time to do this for us.
Please help us help you help the coastal water today. All right. Now that we got that out of our system.
That's out of the system. All right, we're going back to the rum. We're getting a little carried away with this rum. Okay, this is a fun one. This is a fun one. This is definitely a fun one. So obviously this one is a 40% A proof, right?
Yes. So we've tried it on its own. Let's
get it into a mixed drink.
Let's get it into a mixed drink.
Before Royer has a heart attack. I don't know if I like the bottle cap. I think it's kind of I mean it's okay. But I almost think it.
Well, I look at it this way: if I was shipwrecked, and I had a case of this and only this,
if you were
on my ship,
you would be 45 yards away from a Casey's, so you'd be fine because this is Iowa.
Well, that valid point. But if I wasn't in Iowa, if I was down in the Caribbean and I was on a boat and all I had was a case of this and I got shipwrecked, I'd be really pissed because I don't normally carry a bottle opener with me.
That's your loss. Poor decisions on your part.
Yeah, I know. I've made a lot of poor decisions in my day.
Let's see what it does.
You know what? I will say this.
Will you?
I will.
Okay.
I'm going to share it with everyone.
See what we got.
This is actually pretty good.
I like it. I think it's good.
It is a good rum.
It doesn't have a ton of bold flavor. It's very subtle. So this is going to be, I think, for... it's not spice rum, so like you don't have that big spice kick to it. That heat is very subtle. I think that it's got nice woody notes to it. It's not tremendously heavy or anything. Like I think it blends pretty well into the mixed drink. I think you can appreciate it.
Which typically, for me, when you get into the dark rums, they're a little bit more heavy.
Yeah, agreed.
Right?
Yeah. And you get just a lot more bolder flavors out of it, which this one's very subtle. I think on the sweet rum side of things, I think you can appreciate this as a nice step up from a sweet rum to something that's maybe along the lines of a spiced rum, or something of a bolder nature. Whereas, I think, it's not truly a dark, heavy rum. So, I mean,
even though it says it's a dark rum.
You're just gonna never let that go.
I am not gonna let that go. I just won't.
But I do think they have some good things going on here.
They do. It's got a good flavor.
This is a really great tasting rum. I think it's very flavorful. I like the dry flavor to it. I think it's delicious. I mean, honestly, I like it a lot.
I think it's very good rum.
I'm very happy. What do you pay for something like this?
So what we paid for this was about $28.
$28. Yep. Okay, upper 20s.
Upper 20s.
I like it. We've been hanging in that price range for the last few episodes here for a while here. We're gonna have to break into some new price points here,
and we will.
But honestly, I think for $28, the value is here. I think it's a good tasting rum. I like this one. This is heading down the right path, and I'm excited to rate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let's rate it on its own.
Yeah, on its own. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a straight 6.5 out of 10. I like this one on its own. I think I'd sip it. I think it's pretty good. It's getting up into that upper half of the spectrum. I think it's better than your average rums. I like it.
Yeah, I agree. I think I'm going to actually go 7. Yeah. I'm going to go with a 7. I know we've given this company a little bit of a hard time with some things.
So we're going to give it some good ratings.
So we're going to give you some good ratings to kind of,
even it out a little bit.
So yeah, I'm going to actually go with a 7 because on its own, it is a good flavor to it.
I like it.
I do like it.
I agree with you.
As a mixed drink.
As a mixed drink, I'm actually going to jump up to an 8 out of 10. I think it's a great mixed drink. I think it's delicious. I think it gets a little bit better. It blends well.
Yep.
It's not too punchy. I think it's a good rum.
It is good, solid.
It's good value.
Yeah, very, very good value. Got a unique taste to it. Unique flavor. It mixes well. I think this would be a good one to mix with some other cocktails.
Yep, I agree with that. So 100%.
Definitely should look them up at rogue.com.
Right? They got a website on the bottom.
They do.
Fancy.
Right there, it says rogue.com. Looks like they were established in 2003, so they've been around for a little while.
I was in 3rd grade. I think this is a great rum for a younger, maybe a more novice rum drinker to step up. I think as you get more experience, this one might feel a little light just because of boldness in it is not quite there.
A little bit. Soft.
But I think I can appreciate it being softer. There has to be rum in that category, and I think this fills it
absolutely
very well. That market, I think, is nicely hit with this. They did a very great job.
I think there's a certain market that is going to be very
happy
pleased.
I think so too. Right? I agree with that.
And even for someone that's just getting started into rum, I think this would actually be a pretty good one to kind of explore with.
I agree. So. That is Rogue Dark Rum. Kind of dark. Make sure you guys check your local liquor stores. Make sure you check them out at rogue.com. Order it in. Make sure you get yourself a bottle. Try it for yourself. Don't take our word for it. And go try it and tell us about it today.
Tell us what you think.
If you guys like what we did and you think Iowa should be closer to the ocean, make sure that you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you guys give us a thumbs up. Make sure you leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought of the show. Any rums you'd like us to try.
Unless you didn't like it.
Then go away. We don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, move on.
Besides that, guys, make sure you check us out on the Facebook group, Just Drinking After Hours. You can also find us on Instagram. We'd love to have you there. We appreciate each and every one of you for allowing us to be able to do this for you every single week. Royer, let's get them home safe.
Always drink responsibly, never drink and drive, and no rums were harmed during the making of this video.
Not at all. We'll see you next time, guys.
Take care.